Golf Charlie Echo, way high.
1,000 feet in the air.
Terrifying.
Spiral dive?
Absolutely terrifying.
We took off.
Flying? No.
Freaking out.
Landing?
My landings.
My landing.
Golf Charlie Echo.
I love flying.
Who's scared of flying?
Never going on my own in a plane again. High enough.
Flying a plane is no longer the exclusive reserve of a fortunate few. Attracting people from all walks of life, Wickham Air Centre is one of 400 flying schools catering for this growing phenomenon. For some, it's simply the thrill of being airborne. For others, it's the dream of qualifying for their private pilot's licence.
Keep flying, it's all right. Now look well
And
ahead.
then there are those who simply want to conquer, once and for all, their fear of flying.
Lovely. So all I want you to do is push the nose forward.
The first tentative step is the trial lesson.
And we're 2,200 feet. Yeah? So push the nose forward and we'll hold it forward. That's it. You'll now see that the speed is increasing. Okay.
Even on this debut flight, the student gets to fly the plane, albeit under the watchful eye of his instructor, and there's even time to take in the views.
There's the roundabout you was on about, on the one from Port Millen.
See the white public sailors? Oh, just along there.
This is where you find out someone's nicked all your washing.
Sarah Scuffle isn't learning to fly by choice. She's training to be an air traffic controller and needs to complete 15 hours in the air. The problem? She's terrified of flying.
I realised after the application that there's going to be 15 hours of flight training, and at the time I thought, well, it's only 15 hours. And also, the thought of not applying for a job simply because there was a bit of flight training would just be stupid. I wouldn't let my own fears stop me from doing a job I thought I would be able to do well.
If you keep your eyes open, it sometimes helps.
Steve Selby, on the other hand, had his first lesson a month ago and was hooked. But before he gets his licence, he has to fly for a minimum of 45 hours.
My partner actually bought me an Air Experience flight, and I just got off and suddenly had the bug and said, "This, I've got to do it."
You're too slow. Speed up.
I know, yeah.
See if you can do it right.
There's something magical about being able to stay up in the air and being supported by the aircraft and so on. I've always loved flying, particularly taking off and landing, strangely enough.
Now Karen's watching you on this one.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow. You didn't flare.
Practice makes perfect, and another lesson is spent on circuits, a series of takeoffs and landings, round and round until the bumps are smoothed out.
I think if you hadn't told me, I'd probably done a good landing there. It's full.
What about all the other ones?
I know, sorry.
And then right to the
2
right.
years ago, Melanie King took a hair-raising trial lesson.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, I've control. Nice and calm, nice and calm. Excellent. That was good. Okay, that was really good.
I had a lesson a couple of years ago, which I thoroughly enjoyed, and I just felt it was time to go up again and hopefully experience the same thing that I've experienced last time.
Don't be afraid to as well. Oh my God! I'll control. You're all right. You're okay.
It's difficult as an instructor, I mean, because you never know what people can do. I mean, I've had people pass out on me. People come for trial lessons, and a guy had actually passed out as we took off because he started hyperventilating because he was freaking out that much. And he actually paid, he wanted to do it, he paid for a 5-hour course. And yeah, he was like shaking, and it was unbelievable. And you get grandmothers screaming at you as well, who've been brought it for birthday presents. Who get sort of 100 foot, "No, don't like this, take me back." But here you get all sorts.
Here we are in the climb.
Helping Sarah overcome her fear may be Tom's biggest challenge yet.
When, oh my God, the engine fails.
No, don't.
So, immediately we check forward. I thought I had control.
You have control.
Thank you. Okay.
When I'm on a larger plane, you know, going on holidays, etc., I find that every single noise on the plane, I get frightened of because I don't know what it is. And when we're taking off and landing, it's always the taking off and landing I find the worst, because I don't know what's happening and I don't know if it's happening right, and that's all it is. I think it's just not knowing anything about what's going to happen and whether it's going to be safe or not.
Sarah's phobia might seem irrational to some, but to her it's horribly real.
And it's easy for me to sit here and say relax, but relax. Yeah? Remember, it's dual control.
After going through a few circuits of the airfield, it's time for Sarah to attempt her very first landing.
Yeah? Let me worry about that. You just relax and give it your best shot, okay?
This is dangerous.
Okay, just gently raise the nose, let's go a little bit left, raise the nose, raise the nose, raise the nose, right, hold it, put it on the trees, put it on the trees.
I can't. Please, no, don't.
All right, all right. Thoughts?
Petrified.
All right.
I was absolutely petrified. I hated every single minute of it. And when we were coming into land, I had a panic attack or something. I just couldn't carry on, and we had to take over. And I think Tom could guess that I'd had enough by that point, and I had to get in. I just couldn't carry on at all. I was in no fit state to do anything. And I come back in, spent a little time on my own in the toilet, as you do, just thinking about things, contemplating life. And it's becoming a big decision for me now to carry on, to be perfectly honest.
A new morning at the airfield, and a nervous pupil prepares for her first big hurdle, flying solo.
Good morning, Catherine.
Hello.
How are you?
Really disappointed at such a nice day.
No. What do we say? Girl power, confidence, all that sort of thing.
Catherine Nicholson is a student in fashion PR. She's already clocked up 12 hours flying, but things are going to be very different without an instructor sitting next to her.
She'll be fine. Catherine, you'll be fine. It's not a problem.
I'm not so scared about flying.
No.
Landing.
Unfortunately, that's the important bit. And she's got family tradition to uphold. Both her mother and father are qualified pilots. They know that nervous feeling.
It's a bit daunting for me, as you can imagine. But it's something she wants to do. She loves it. She knows that she doesn't have to do it. She's been encouraged by her father to do it. But she knows that if she wanted to stop, she could do. But Catherine doesn't give up.
Pull the power back. On Friday, when I knew that I was going to have to go solo, I just thought, maybe I'm just not cut out for flying. And I thought, no, because I love it. I love it when I'm up in the air and everything. I just don't like landing it. It's just such a scary thing to do. You know, I'm 1,000 feet in the air on my own. I'm completely in charge of this thing, and I have to land it, which is the most difficult thing in the world.
A big old push to get it to 65 like this.
Steve, on the other hand, seems to enjoy his landings and is apparently getting better at them.
Thank you. Was I pushing?
No problems there, but he won't be going solo until his instructor Caroline is absolutely convinced.
Is that Concorde? No.
No, it's a Cessna.
Go on. Right,
It's
so
a
I
little
better
bit
go on
slower.
Aircraft identification course.
Yeah, I'll get your eyesight retested.
So the way he was pointing, it looked like he had a droop nose and he was going that way.
Mr. Cessna would be so pleased you said that.
Well.
Steve may have to wait for his solo. For Catherine, the moment has come.
I remember when I did my first solo, and Dickie took me round. We did 3 circuits and bumps, and on the last circuit he said, if you do another good landing, then I'm going to get out of the plane and you'll go on your own. And I said, what happens if I can't get down? And he said, you just go round. Just go round. And I said, okay, and what happens if I still can't get down? And he said, Valerie, that plane will come down. You've got to bring it down.
That first solo flight is a matter of taking off, flying a circuit of the airfield and landing again. Sounds simple, but it's nerve-shattering for the pupil and is not much better for those on the ground. Even the instructor, who's seen it all before, holds his breath.
You know, it's not like driving a car, because when you're driving a car, at least then you can sort of stop the engine and get out of the car when you've had enough. You actually can't do that here.
The first approach is wrong. She's too high and too slow.
Golf Charlie Hotel, go around.
Hotel, Roger.
Catherine aborts the landing. The second attempt also fails, and she's still airborne. It's her third approach. Height seems right, speed okay. Catherine goes for it. She's done it. Back safely on terra firma and relief all round. Her first major hurdle completed, there's only another 30-odd flying hours to go. Steve has also got the hang of landing and is now near perfect. He too can fly on his own.
Well done. It was very nice. How do you feel about doing one by yourself?
Yeah, I would love to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
You're going to walk back?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's not that fun.
So I've got a plane, I could take you?
Yeah. It's yours. Go and play with it.
If a student's going off solo, is the worst thing you think about anything, could they cope if this happened, could they cope if that happened? But as long as you've trained them properly and you've covered everything, there's nothing else you can do.
I have a little stowaway that I wanted to bring with me. This is Golf Charlie Echo, and he's here to keep me safe on this one. Are you all right, Charlie? Yes. Okay. We're ready to go. Oh my God! I'm shaking a bit. Hope you can't see how nervous I am, but there you go. Are you all right, Charlie? Yes. Right. Flaps up. 240. Just hope I don't have an engine failure. You know what I mean? Not on this trip, please. Thank you. This is great. All I can say is this is unbelievable. And I'm having superb fun. Right, I know I'm probably waffling and talking a lot of verbal what's-her-name, but it's absolutely super. Right. Oh, I don't want to come down now. I suppose I got to. There you go. It's looking reasonably good. Actually, I'm a little bit high, so I'm going to bring in flaps. I should have shut my gob there. Sorry, everybody. And I'm floating. It's floating. Oh, yes. Oh, I think I did a pretty good one. How was that, Charlie? Great!
Charlie Bravo, well done. That was a good landing.
Thank you.
Done.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Enjoy?
Yeah, that was great. He actually even said congratulations on a good landing, which was amazing.
It was. It looked very nice. You looked a little bit high.
I had to throw in 30 degrees of
I wondered.
It's a fairly new experience, and I've just been flying for just over 2 months now, and so I am developing a passion for it. There's lots of things less frivolous that you could do with your money, I suppose, but I gave up smoking about 12 years ago, and Karen and I, we don't have any children, so we don't have that drain on our expenses. So I just decided that, OK, I'm going to go for it. And have done so. But yes, I think it doesn't stop with getting your licence. That's the thing. I know it's going to continue on. I just have to find the money somewhere, I think.
flying's an expensive hobby, but that doesn't put off the students who are passionate about being in the air.
I'm a postman in the morning, and in the afternoon I'm a nurseryman. It takes about half a week to earn enough to go flying for an hour. So it's almost half my total income I spend every week on flying. But it's worth it. Once you experience it, it's something you don't really forget or want to not do. It's addictive.
What is the sequence to recover from a spiral dive? I don't know. So, spiral dive.
At £130 an hour, getting a private pilot's licence costs a minimum of £6,500. You've got to be keen to spend that.
Can you feel how little G there is now? Ease out the dive. Look at the speed, 120 knots.
The very first time I thought I really wanted to fly was when I had an opportunity to work for British Airways on a workplace from school, and one of the older engineers let me go and have a look around Concorde. I remember sitting in the captain's seat, and there's hundreds of thousands of buttons. I thought, God, I'd love to do this. I'd love to fly this machine.
With a single-minded determination, Richard worked hard at both his jobs with no room for distractions. He managed to clock up 38 hours flying time along with studying on the ground. But it's an achievement not without its sacrifices.
Yeah, well, that was my plan. Do all the things I've always wanted to do and then find someone else to share my life with. And then so you meet somebody and it all goes to pot. That's it. And that's happened recently. In the last couple of months I've met somebody and I just cannot concentrate on anything other than her. And it has taken its toll a little on the flying. I think I would have completed my private pilot's licence at the beginning of the summer, but I just haven't been able to concentrate on it at all, and it's taken longer than I thought. But I will persevere, of course. I haven't got any choice in the matter because she's not interested in me. She's, getting married to somebody else, and he's really nice, which is even more annoying. I can't hate him. So it gives me another cause to concentrate on my flying, to take my mind off these other things.
Melanie King's first flight was a blend of fear and exhilaration. 2 years later, she comes back to see if flying was really as scary as she remembered. So she's asked her instructor, Alex Wood, to pull no punches. She needs to be sure that this is the right hobby for her.
Just ease the stick back a little. And off we go.
Geez, that's quick.
Okay, we're going to turn to the right first of all. We're going to go to about 45 degrees angle of bank. Okay.
45?
Yeah. You can turn the aeroplane pretty much on a sixpence.
Wow.
X-ray Lima report, final number 1, glide approved.
I'll check your straps are nice and secure. Not tight as you like.
Okay.
Okay, can't see any other aeroplanes. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to spring the throttle back. You keep your hands lightly on the controls.
Yeah.
We're just going to try and maintain altitude.
I'm scared already. Oh no! Please, please do. Oh no! Oh my god! Ah!
Here we go. To recover, just put the stick forward, put the power in,
God!
roll the wings level, and pitch to level. And we're back up to 100 knots again.
Good.
Enjoy that?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I just said, it's a great feeling to come down because you feel like you've survived it and you're back and you're safe, but I just want to get back up again, definitely.
Sarah, the trainee air traffic controller, is still having problems. As an ex-prison officer, she's used to difficult situations, but this is different.
I've come to the conclusion that I'm a stronger person than this, and I'm going to do it. I absolutely have to do it. I'm not going to let this beat me. And, okay, the thought of enjoying it isn't within my grasp at the moment, but I'm certainly not going to stop and just say I was too scared to do it, because I've been in situations that are much more frightening than this. And they've fazed me a bit, but I've done it. I've gone ahead and done whatever I wanted to do, and millions of people around the world enjoy this hobby, which is what it is really. and do it for a living. And if they can do it, then I can. So I'm going to carry on. No matter how much I hate it.
3 hours down, there's another 12 to go, and it's not getting any easier.
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's all right. You open your eyes now. We're all going up in the air. Here you go then, your aeroplane. Jump back on the horse. Okay. So now we're assured of making a runway. Just coming back, closing the throttle, and looking well ahead. Well ahead. Look well ahead. Look well ahead. Well ahead. Keep it flying. Keep flying. Keep flying. It's all right. Now look well ahead. It's all right. Keep flying. Look well ahead. Now as it sinks, check back. As it sinks, check back and hold. Hold. Lovely. It's all right. I have control.
People like Sarah, I mean, they're really good fun to teach because even though she's petrified, she just still really goes for it, and it's, you know, a bit of a challenge as an instructor to try and turn them around and persuade them otherwise. But yeah, it's good fun.
Period of level flight, and then as it sinks, check back. So hold it, not too much, just relax. Left, left, left. As it sinks, check back, check back, check back, check back, check back, check back. Jesus, couldn't have done it better myself. Fantastic. I have control. Brilliant. Well done.
It's a hobby which attracts different people for different reasons. It's the danger and the risk which attracts Angela Dyke. She was passing the flying school one day when she decided to pop in for a lesson. Straight away, she was hooked.
I do like speed. I do like cars that go fast and motorbikes and parascending and, you know, I just love being up there. I could stay up there all day.
Right.
Angela just loves the adrenaline rush, and the scarier, the better.
It's going to be a terrible thing, so may as well do one of those nice spiral dives that you like all the way back down here. What do you think? Yes, let's. Oh, yes. We're going to get you to recover from this one, though. Yeah? So just do exactly what I say. Right. I'll tell you. So if you just bung your hands on the controls while we're going into it. Check there's no one below us. Which way do you want to go, left or right? Right. Away from you, she says. There's no one below us. So let's push it down. So nicely speeding up. It's 110 knots, 120. Okay, all the power comes out, roll level. And then pull up. That's amazing. Just there and hold that there. Good. So that's us lost quite a bit of power. So we'll try a lot of height quickly.
Oh boy, Charlie.
That's incredible. You like? Yeah. You just always have this really stunned impression on your face.
Can't help it. I just think it's wonderful.
That's good. So that's about 147, 148 knots, which is the maximum speed of this aircraft.
She loves it. She's one of these people who can hurtle towards the earth at 150 miles an hour and love it. No, I think if she had wings, she'd be happy. She loves it up there, every minute of it.
Wonderful. Sparrow dive was spectacular.
She likes it.
It was terrific. I could just do it over and over again. Yes, it was. It was very exciting. You meet yourself coming back the other way.
Sarah can't match Angela's confidence and enthusiasm, but under Tom's calming influence, she's managed to clock up another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's good. She's doing really well, apart from being totally petrified, which doesn't always help. But yeah, she's doing really well. If she can relax and overcome the fear a little bit, which hopefully she will, she sort of gets into the swing of it and her confidence builds up that she can do it, she'll be fine.
Clean out, Charlie. Okay. So after we land, I want you to maintain control, yeah, of the airplane as well as yourself. Look at that. Lovely. Yeah, we're landing.
Tom has been absolutely fantastic. I couldn't have asked for a better instructor. If I had to train somebody like me, I'd be on Valium by now. I think I'd be a nervous wreck quivering in the corner and deaf from all the screaming.
That was all right. Yeah, it was. It's all right.
Time for a test. Tom wants to see if she's confident enough to try a takeoff.
Look well ahead. Going a little bit left, a little bit right. Okay, coming back on the stick. Going back on the stick. No, you're back on a... All right, calm down. It's all right. Should we call it a day today? It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I had a bit of a panic at one point again. Every single different part of the circuit and flying, and I know, but you put it all together, which means I am flying a plane, and I can just feel myself freeze inside. Yet again, I feel the need for a stiff drink. Excuse me.
You ready?
Yep, looking forward to it.
Good stuff.
My life is in your hands.
I think most of our private pilot students come from trial lessons. People who just go up thinking, wouldn't this be a nice idea, but get so hooked. I did. I started off with a half-hour trial lesson and ended up instructing, so it can get you quite easily.
Cool. So nose wheel's already off the ground, just wheeling, and there goes the main wheels.
Flying gets to Jenny Taylor, but not quite in the same way.
Right. Just going, okay. Okay, this is high enough.
For Jenny, going up in a tiny two-seater is pretty extreme therapy.
I've never been in a plane this small before. I hate flying and I've got vertigo, so I don't know how I'm going to get on, but fingers crossed I'll be okay.
Wow, this is the coolest thing I have ever done, bar nothing.
Good stuff. That's what we like to hear.
Chloe Purcell loved every minute of her first flight. What a perfect birthday present for her sister Claire. It can't be as bad as last year's fiasco, a bungee jump.
One just touching down won't read the back tone. Then I'm setting up there. Back to level about now. It's called a flare. And just hold it there, just for the moment. Don't pull back anymore. That's it. And now gently start pulling it back. Pulling it back. Hold it right there. Hold it there. Good. I have control, you can relax. Well done. Yay! That is fantastic. So you like that then? Again! That was so cool.
It's probably one of the best things I've ever done. I'm completely hooked. And there's just this feeling of you can just do anything. You know, you just feel omnipotent. You can just, if I want to go over here, I'll go, and I don't have to indicate. I don't have to think about anything else but what I want to do. It's wonderful, really liberating feeling. I think it's maybe the freedom of it, and I think as you know, obviously as you get your pilot's license or whatever, it just opens so many doors. You know, if you want to go somewhere, you hire a plane and you go. What a great feeling that must be. I'm going to have to look into it, I think.
But there's a lot to master before a pilot can just do that. Steve's now more than halfway through his private pilot's license, but has encountered one of the most difficult aspects of learning to fly, navigation. He's flying further and further away from the airfield, and at 2,500 feet, the problem is finding the right way home.
1,200 feet by the Golden Ball. No. Oh, 1,500 feet by the Golden Ball. 1,500 feet at the Golden Ball, over the Cressix factory. When I'm at a beam, the runway, I drop down to 1,200, do a circuit. No? Oh.
People find it difficult because of the planning you've got to do beforehand. It's all new. And the fact that you've got so much to do in the cockpit now. There's checks you've got to do. You've got to look down, you've got to look outside, you've got to fly the plane, you've got to speak to the controller. You've got to know what to do if you go off track, what time you'll be on track. So there's a lot for them to handle in such a small confined space.
What do you mean the join? When I actually turn right on the beam to go upwind. Oh no, alright, sorry. Could you remind me? No? Oh, right, oh. I'm sorry, I'm confused because I thought it was.
Mainly with Steve, he actually likes to have a sort of head mastery type atmosphere in the cockpit, in case you're all wondering why I'm being horrible to him.
Then fly at my runway QDM. When you get to the midpoint of the runway, you call overhead and you turn right to intercept downwind and descend to 1,000 feet. Oh, okay. Repeat that back to me. Down to the Golden Ball at 1500, over the Cressix factory. I'm still at 1500. I'm following the normal.
Bus driver Alistair Dibb, however, has no problems with directions. He knows where he's going and one day hopes to be an airline pilot.
I didn't particularly want to spend my life working behind a desk in an office. That's not really my sort of thing, to be honest. I left school last summer, last June, so it'd be about a year and a couple of months now, after doing my A-levels.
And what did you get for your A-levels?
5 A's and a B.
In what?
Chemistry, physics, maths, further maths and applied maths.
And so why didn't you go to university?
Because I can't really afford to be flying and go to university and come out with the debt, so it was a case of one or the other, really.
So far, he's spent £12,000, but by the time he qualifies, it'll be nearer 40 grand.
Farnborough Radar, good afternoon. Golf Whiskey Alpha Charlie Mike requesting flight information service.
He spends all his life now is geared towards coming up here and building up his flying hours, and I think he's done about 150 now, and I'm told that flying these holiday flights is a bit sort of like driving a bus through the middle of Reading. But he's been doing that for the last year, so he mightn't think that badly about it.
I suppose bus drivers tend to have more sort of more dealings with the public than pilots, perhaps. But as I say, there's a lot of similarities, I think. And again, it's the same sort of industry, really. It's a transport industry, carrying the public.
Alistair still has 5 months of hard studying and practical tests to complete before he can apply for a job in an industry which is still reeling from the effects of September the 11th.
It still makes the sort of hairs stand up on the back of my neck as well. I mean, I remember talking on the phone to a friend of mine who's also a captain on an executive airline, and we were both, I mean, incredible as it sounds, we were both near tears. You actually felt sort of dirty being associated with flying.
Come back to the right, you drift into the left, come right, but just do it nice and gently, okay? Oops.
Sarah's flying lessons continue, and after 12 hours airborne, the end of her ordeal is in sight.
That's nice. So it's small corrections.
Golf Charlie Whiskey.
Try to be ladylike with it.
That's impossible, you're talking to me. I'm not in the mood to be couth.
Just gently begin to raise the nose. Gently, that's lovely. Now just keep it flying. Keep it flying. It's going to fly level. Now as it sinks, check back. Look well ahead. Check back. Hold. Look well ahead. Look well ahead. Just keep flying. Check back. 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 Hey. Just missed the light. Cool. I have control.
You have control.
But much better.
I've gone from just absolutely hating every second of it to not enjoying it, but wanting to get it out of the way now, wanting to do it, not wanting to give up. As I said, I had a brainstorming session, thought, no, I'm not going to give up, and it seems to be working.
Do we think we've made progress?
I think so. The problem is I didn't realise how much flying makes you ache, because my buttocks have been clenched now for 3 days constantly. Well, I landed it 3 times, but don't tell him that my eyes were shut. Oh, that's absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. I don't know how I managed to do it, but it's only because he kept telling me to. But, I'm just glad I'm on solid earth again. I realise it's not flying I'm scared of, it's hitting the ground. So I need to go home now.
Back in the air, the danger-loving Angela is having a ball. She's hitched a lift with the school's test pilot. Keen to put his disastrous love life behind him, Richard the postman is throwing himself into the task of getting his pilot's licence.
Victor Lima, left there between the Blues Checker, Bravo.
Left, Victor Lima.
I've just finished work now with both my jobs because I'm off in a couple of weeks' time on a bit of a tour of the world. I'm going to go and live in New Zealand for a year. So I've finished with work. That's a good feeling. And I can't wait to go, but I obviously really want to finish my private pilot's licence before I go. So I just need a really good week's weather like today and a bit of luck, and I might just get it before I go, and that'll be great. Yeah, I always planned to go travelling, but with another heroic failure in my love life, it's made it easier to go because I've got nothing to stay for now.
Richard just needs to complete another 2 flying hours and his final skills test, and he'll finally be a fully qualified pilot before setting off on his travels.
Golf, approaching Alpha.
Surprising even herself, Catherine Nicholson has reached the final stages of training.
Honestly, now I've learned about plane engines, I am amazed that things fly, and it scared me even more. There have been times when I thought that I maybe wasn't brave enough to carry on because I was so scared, but I love flying. It's brilliant. It's the most amazing thing ever. And although I'm actually a lot more scared of flying than I was before I learnt, I still love it, and I always have. I've always loved going up in the plane with my dad.
It's taken Catherine just 4 months, and like her parents before her, she now has her pilot's licence and can take to the skies whenever she pleases. But up in the air, Steve is still hopelessly lost.
Little town on the right-hand side, I reckon that's got to be... Buckingham. I think that's Buckingham. Have a good look out for other traffic.
Not only does he not know where he is, he's having to cope with diversions, last-minute route changes.
That's definitely Aylesbury. So I've gone past.
I have control.
Yeah.
Let go. That, my son, is Luton.
Is it?
Yeah. And if you went 2 miles more in that direction,
right,
you'd be in Class A airspace. Class D airspace, sorry.
Okay.
And I'd have my licence taken away.
Okay.
This is Leighton Buzzard. Where's Leighton Buzzard on the map?
This will be a full stop if that's okay.
Down there. You're down there. Look out.
Yeah,
you're looking 15 miles backwards.
Yeah.
Okay? If I wasn't here,
yeah,
you would have gone straight into Luton, and all those EasyJet flights would have been grounded.
Right.
Until they got you down.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
That's how important it is. We've got to get the diversion right.
I know.
This has probably been the hardest part of the course, so far, and it's quite incredible, and I can't believe how difficult I'm finding it.
You have control?
Okay, I have control.
Good.
Okay.
Take me home.
I shall.
I've come this far, and I've spent all this money. I need to carry on because otherwise I've chucked it away. But if it had been a lot cheaper, I'd get to the point and say, let's just go up every so often with an instructor. Do you know what I mean? Because it's starting to become, I don't know, quite a pain.
What he said, if he knew before he started that he would have had these problems with navigation, then he wouldn't have done it. And what he's saying now, he's saying if he doesn't get this and he's still stuck on the same things, then he's just going to quit.
I think it'd be worse just before you took off.
Although bungee jumping and parachuting didn't hit the spot for Claire Purcell, the thrill of flying hasn't worn off, and she's come back for another flight lesson with Caroline.
Get down there, it's just hack down the runway and get up there. But I haven't felt particularly tense or anything, which I'm surprised at, really surprised at. But I think landing, we'll see.
Claire didn't find her first flight as scary as she'd hoped, and wants her next session in the air to push her adrenaline levels to the max.
I'm back! So glad to be back. Had my lesson on Sunday. 2 lessons, and it was great, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I got home on Monday, and it was a complete anticlimax, and I was just had this sinking feeling. I was just like, I've got to do that again. And I was thinking about doing it again and what I wanted to do, and I was like, I want to do something that really kind of tests me and just to basically scare me.
Very nervous.
It's the end of Richard's training, the day of his final skills test, and he's suffering pre-test nerves.
Absolutely terrified. Nervous, very nervous, and apprehensive. I think that's a good thing. Can't wait to get in the aircraft and calm down. I'm pretty hopeful he'll do okay. If he's, as long as he keeps his nerve and as long as he sort of like just calms down and gets settled into the flight, I honestly think he'll do okay. A little bit nerve-wracking though when you send people for tests, but no, I'm hopeful.
Seemingly free from fear, Claire joins the school's chief flying instructor for some extreme aerobatics.
We'll try a loop-the-loop for you. So all we do is dive down towards the ground and then just go up and over.
Whoa!
We can
Carry on.
There we go. Helicopter.
Alright.
Golf uniform, Golf Lima Yankee. Strength 5 is 25 right hand, QFE 985. Millibars training.
Oh, okay.
985, keep that right. Remember.
Oh my god!
That's Charlie Romeo.
Carry on, you alright?
It's Charlie Romeo, Roger. Report finding your number 1.
Amazing! Oh my god. Amazing, just amazing view. It disorientates you completely. You're finding it hard to find out, imagine where the ground is and what way up you are. Oh my god, I'm floating! I was actually feeling quite hot and a little bit sick by this point. So he said, do you want to do a spinning dive?
Are you sure you want to do a spin?
And every part of my body and being was saying, no, I don't want to go home. But in a split second, the word, yeah, let's do it, came out.
Go 170 degrees, 9 knots.
Oh my god!
It's a quick way to lose 1,000 feet.
And possibly breakfast.
I feel a little queasy. I feel a little bit queasy.
You've got your little bag handy in case.
I think mission accomplished, really. I definitely pushed myself, stomach, body to the limits and survived, so that's a good thing. Came through the other side of it. Wasn't sick, although Dickie did give me a sick bag. I didn't have to use it, thank God. The most amazing view on the world you'll ever see, I think. Absolutely amazing. I can't believe I've done it.
For Steve, though, it's back to the drawing board. He's grounded himself after all those problems with navigation.
I'm at 45 hours and I'm nowhere near ready to apply for my licence, and I was quite shocking in my terms of reference to how skilled I should have been.
You're down there. Look out. You're looking 15 miles backwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
I absolutely adore flying, but I do go through. I go on a roller coaster ride and I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I can get hurt instantly, and I get very annoyed with myself, and so I'm very emotional. I can't help that. That's me. That's my makeup, right? And so here I am today at the centre, and I've purposely grounded myself, and I'm around people that are flying, going out there now. But really, from a sensible point of view, I just can't go until I have the diversions fixed. I'm like a bit on a stuck record at the moment. So as soon as I can get back on the groove again, I'll be off.
On the day before Richard leaves the country, he ends his skills test with a smooth landing. Has all that dedication been worth it?
I am very happy with that. That was a very impressive glide approach, that was. So hopefully we will find out. He's on his way back in now. I'm going to disappear for the next 5 minutes so he doesn't see me, and I'll speak to you a little bit later. Yeah, good. Very good. Yeah, passed. So I can't believe it. I'm shaking. So happy. Well, thanks, mate. Nice one. I'll buy you a drink. I'm coming over now, don't worry. You coming over? A drink? Cameraman? I'm a pilot. I'll just do this weekend.
And it's a day when even Sarah can find something to smile about. A smile of relief that her 15-hour ordeal is over.
It's the last day of my flight training, 25th September, and I've just finished. I've just come back from Shoreham for the day with Tom, and I can now go home because I've finished my 15 hours.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Out of control, superb.
Before I got here, I thought I would have to stop halfway through and find an alternative way of fulfilling the 15 hours because the thought of being in a light plane for 15 hours just scared me beyond belief. But now I've done it, I wouldn't think twice now about getting in another plane, really. And I still won't like landing and taking off, but that would just be a quick flinch and then it's all finished. I'm glad, really, that I didn't go for my initial option, which was to go and see the head as soon as we got here and offer to just mop the runway for 2 weeks, you know, and avoid flight training completely. I'm glad I got in the plane and did it, but I'm quite proud of myself.